Hey, what's up guys? Steve here, and welcome to another episode of The Bus. So, as promised, we are back doing a return route. Today we are doing it in the Bendy Bus, which is the other bus available in this first early access. So, we'll set up today's route. I'll show you what we're doing. And there's a few updates. Obviously, the update 1.1 has been released, which has got some updates and some enhancements and a few more bits and pieces. So we'll come into that in a little bit. So let's show you what we've got on for today. So we're clicking again on the free play settings. As you can see here, so it's a default map. Which is the Berlin map. Obviously, as more bits will come available, we'll be able to look at them. Obviously, we're using the 18-meter citywide, and as you can see here, we're using the realistic control method. So that's basically everything off, the proper sort of sim version, I guess. You can see the days and the routes and everything like this, so we can actually set which way we're going. So obviously the particular line there is the obviously the one line, the TXL. Then you've got the route, so I think it's up to 6 different routes, and you can see where they end. So this one here ends at Fluggarten Tegel. But yeah, and then today we're starting at Robert Koch Plaza. We can pick the date, so we're going to try and do something a bit wintry, so you can see the different weather conditions, because in the last one we did summer. And you can set the time, which we'll pick it around about midday, so it's there. Tour 12, which just gives us a particular time, particular route based on the time. And then yeah, weather's today, so we'll pick a dynamic weather mode. Obviously you can do sunny, rain, storm, fog and rain, which is kind of like snow. So let's click start, and what we'll do is we'll tee up today's journey.
Tickets, please!
Alright guys, so you'll find us here at Robert Koch Plaza. So we have, as you can see, snow on the ground. So it is obviously December as we set it up on the route. So you can see here the lighting effects. The sun's quite low even for lunchtime. And yeah, you can see the Bendy Bus that we'll be using for today's route. So as you see, there's a few people waiting already, so let's not keep them waiting for too long. Make sure there's nothing coming. That car's doing that weird glitchy thing again, where it seems to want to stop just behind the bus, but not sure why that's wanting to do that. But anyway, let's head over, make sure we don't get run over. And what we'll do is we will start up the bus ready for today's route. So let's hop on inside. Obviously you can see the differences between the two buses. So you've got the main sort of entrance or exit door there, obviously the bendy bit in the middle, and a final back door, which we can utilise to get people off and on as well. Obviously, yeah, pretty much the same as the last one. We'll sun roofs and things like that, which you can do. I'm not going to open any windows. I think it's cold enough as it is today. So let's get on inside. Let's start her up. There we go. The sound of a cold start diesel. Who wanted that? Right, so let's set our air conditioning or heating system so that we've got everything ready to go. I don't think any of these other buttons work. No. Should we open a hatch? Let's see which one it's selecting. Okay, so that's front, middle, back, or back, middle, front, one or other. So let's open them up, get some fresh air on board. There we go, perfect. Get a bit of ventilation. Cool. Demisting, no, that's the camera, so observation mode. Don't need to worry too much about this stuff. Turn the lights on, and that doesn't work yet. Perfect. Right, so let's make sure the headlights are turned on so we can be visible. Don't need to turn on fog lights, don't need to turn off traction control, to turn on the driver's lights so we can see what we're doing, and the cabin lights. Are they on? No, it says turn off cabin lights. Turn on cabin lights? No. Okay, they actually are already on, so the bottom ones. Okay, that's a weird thing. Alright, cool, got plenty of fuel. Yeah, that's fine, we don't need to worry too much about that. I'm not sure what that is, but that doesn't work. Right, cool, so let's set up today's route on the system. So we are 329095. So 32095, press enter, and people should start getting on. Now, obviously there has been a few changes within ticketing, so that's a single AB hit enter, take the money. There we go, perfect amount of money. Alright, so yeah, so there you go. You can see today's bus. I think we are pretty much ready to go. A couple of minutes early, but we'll head on. That'll hopefully save us from being too late on the way around. So let's make sure we are selected. Yeah, perfect. There we go. Handbrake off, and we're rolling. So yeah, as mentioned, there is a number of updates that have come to the bus since it was first released. Came out in beta, and then it came out in the normal full release of, I guess, 1.1 update, whatever you want to call it. Right, so we're stuck here at traffic lights, so let's make sure. Oh, look at that. Is that light going green already? No, that's the right turn, so hopefully we're next. But yeah, so let's say number of updates available. Obviously, they have announced that there will be smaller updates as well as the bigger, kind of like, I guess, tiered updates, so development stages. Just, I guess, in terms of bits that they find as the development goes on and as people start using it. That car seems to be glitched out in the middle, but let's turn around. So we got about 140 miles, sorry, meters to the next stop. So it's coming up just up here on the right, exactly where that truck happens to be stopped. So hopefully these people don't start walking over, think that we're stopping miles away from the stop. Oh no, yeah, he is. Okay, he thinks we're stopping here. We're not stopping here. Just carry on. Wait there. We'll be back with you in a second. People can't wait, can they? Alright, cool. Lights are going green, so let's creep forward. This person will probably start walking forward now. Alright, cool. Stop on the stop. There we go. Open the doors. Right, yeah, he's going to come forward, so. Alright, let's see if he wants a ticket. Nope. No, that's fine. So let's shut the doors and carry on. So we'll try and keep our timings as best as we can in this episode. Alright, cool. So what we got? Another 500 meters or so, 400 meters or so, sorry, before the next stop. So let's head on over the bridge that we've got here. I think it's a canal or a railway bridge, who knows. But yeah, so as mentioned, there are a number of new bits that have been added to the game. So okay, there we go. So one of which we were hoping to see as we do these stops is a change in the money system. So one of the things they've sort of allowed for is the passengers to pay with more variety of money. So not just the exact amount in terms of coinage, but there is also supposedly paper money in this update. So potentially the ability for people to be paying with notes rather than just coins. So we'll see how we get on in that one. Obviously, if it's I don't know what the frequency of that is and how often they will be using that, but we'll see as people get on and off in this one and see what gets added. So, right, we've got to stop up here just on the right. So let's stop on our marks and make sure that we are ready to go. Cool. People getting off. People getting on. Do you want a ticket? Yep, you want a ticket. So let's So it's coin again. So single. Yep. AB. There we go. Same sort of ticket type. Right, so no one else getting on. Right, perfect. So only had those people to worry about. Cool, and then let's pull away. And hopefully these are. Yeah, so this one's a bit longer run between the next stop. So 2 kilometers before we get to Termstrab. Probably pronounced wrong, but what about 4 minutes? 5 minutes before we get to that next stop. So yeah, so as mentioned, there's a lot of updates. So I say that is one of them. The full list itself includes things like compatibility with different Windows versions, Windows 7 in particular, and DirectX improvement. Obviously, game optimization and crashes and stuff have been improved. There's some obviously navigation errors that they found. I guess it's potentially like we had in the first episode where the nav just disappears completely and we don't have our next stop. You've got the added option to disable the action camera. Not sure. I haven't tried the action camera. Maybe that's something that we need to try. What else? Improved some menus in screen resolutions, and that's just again, optimization for different screen sizes. The field of view can now be increased to 120 using the sliders, so wider distancing. Track IR active, the mouse cursor can now be used, so obviously not something that we've tried. We don't have track IR or eye tracking or anything like that, but maybe soon. It seems to be something that's probably a bit of a benefit for us in some of these episodes. What else? Fixed blurry texture resolutions on small trucks. So yeah, that is something that we noticed in the first episode, where some of the I guess the box trucks and the vans and stuff are a bit blurry, so that's been updated. Operating plan menu added. A change in the in-game editors can be reset here for time being. So yeah, obviously if you've set a route up and all of a sudden it's you want to reset it back to the default, that can be done. Obviously, yeah, mentioned passengers paying with different ones. There's a typo, which is standing room or Stellenplaza. I don't know if that's the right spelling, but anyway, yeah. That's been changed. I guess that's somewhere on the bus. I don't know where, but we'll find that. They have replaced billboards at the Brandenburg Gate and Victory Column with actual 3D models. So we'll have to see if we can find that. Replace the statue on the street Under the Leiden with a more appropriate horseman statue. I'm not sure what the old statue version was, but we'll have to see if we've gone across that somewhere. Updated model of the Brandenburg Gate, so that's changed. So yeah, obviously updating those bits as they go along. Localization errors. Passengers now walk to the curbstone when their bus line approaches the stop. So we'll have to have a look at this on the next stop and see if that happens as they start to get towards the curb when we pull in, or where they stay there. Some physics changes. This should no longer fall on its own for no reason. Okay, I'm not sure what that is, but anyway. Radio now stops correctly when stopping and closing. Don't have the radio on, so don't have to worry about that. Passengers now wait for the doors to be fully open before disembarking. I'm not sure about that, because the last stop we had, someone tried to ghost through the doors. We'll have to see if that changed. But yeah, the reporter has been optimized for feedback. Added off state to observation monitor, so the ability to turn the monitor off at the top by the looks of it. And various miscellaneous graphic fixes. So yeah, quite a big update, quite a few bits and pieces that they've changed. Oh look at this, it's snowing now. Better put the wipers on, there we go. So yeah, so there has obviously been quite a bit on 1.1. I guess as we go through further, we'll get more and more updates. I think when they announced that was being released, which was a few days ago, the next update, which will be available on the beta update, is almost available. So the next bank of updates we'll be testing, so we'll get that one as soon as we've done. I've made sure that we've signed in for all the beta updates for this, so we'll see when that one comes out, and I'll try and get a video out when they update that, and we'll see what the differences are. Try and see what they change first before we actually update it, and see if we can't get some screenshots of like before and after. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool for that. Right, cool. So we're going right up here in the snow, and then we've got a couple hundred meters before our next stop. But yeah, I think obviously for this particular route, I think and this particular 1.1 version, it's good to see that those updates have come out really quickly. As I say, I think the beta actually came out within a week of the actual game releasing. So yeah, it's good to see that the updates came out. Yeah, just looking at my dates. So yeah, so the game was released on the 25th of March. The beta version of this was actually released on the 1st of April. Not an April Fool's, guys. And then yeah, obviously this release was on the 9th of April. So yeah, so it's good that within the pretty much the first 2 weeks of this game being released, they've already come up with one sort of proper update. So that's just good to see that they're listening to everybody's feedback. Alright, cool, so we've gone right there, so we're going left here. Let's make sure we don't hit anything on the way through. I don't know how long we're going to be sat here for, so let's stop there. And we're 100 and so meters before our actual stop. But it's good to see the different weather conditions. I must admit that is something that I've been wanting to look at and try since obviously we did the last particular route where it was lovely bright sunshine. Alright, cool, lights have gone green, so let's go. There's a lot of traffic here. Right, let's wait for a gap in the traffic and then we'll scoot away across. Yep, there we go. I think the next we hit the curb. I'm still not getting any better with these bendy buses. Alright, cool, so yeah, we've got the stop just up here on the right. There's no one actually here. So, okay, we didn't get to see the people. Okay, that person kind of waited to go through the doors, but okay, where did those people come from? There's people getting on now, but I'm pretty sure they weren't at the stop. I'll have to rewatch that and go back and have a look, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't anyone at that stop when we pulled up, and all of a sudden people magically appeared. But they didn't want tickets either, so we didn't even get to see if there's any money coming on. That's very strange, but yeah, anyway. I think I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed this weather difference. I think probably the next route that we do, so for the next, I guess next update, next stuff going on, we'll probably try a night route. I know it's probably going to be a bit dark, but we'll do that and see what the bus looks like at night and what the sort of town and circuit line is. Oh wow, that van just pulled straight out in front of him. And it just went through an amber light as well. Yeah, we'll do a nighttime route as well, just so we can see kind of what it looks like with all the buildings lit up. Oh, is it me, or has it got really windy? Because look at all the trees waving in the distance. That's quite strong winds, and I'm not sure we set strong winds in this episode, but those trees are moving quite a lot. I'm not sure that's supposed to be like that, but it's I think that's probably a little bit too much movement on those trees, but anyway, it is what it is. Well, maybe that'll be for another update sometime. But no, guys, if there's anything you fancy seeing in this, I'd say time of day, weather, sunny, rain, wind, snow, daytime, nighttime, forwards, backwards, particular stops, going a particular way, then put in the comment section below, and we'll try and accommodate as best as we can. Conscious that the next update, let's say if it's another week or so away, gives us a chance to get back on some other videos, so we might probably head back to we'll maybe try an OMSI video next, and see how we get on with that one. There's a few different maps that we didn't get around to doing. I think there's a Yorkshire map, Yorkshire district or something, I can't remember what it's called now, but yeah, our Range Rover pulls straight out. Is this Audi going to do it? Yep, this Audi's going to do the same. Typical Audi, fake Audi drivers. But yeah, we'll try and do that in the next one, try and get an OMSI video out, and then see what else we've got after that to do. Alright, so our next stop is just up here on the right, so yeah, let's do middle lane, behind the Montenero. It's a Range Rover, isn't it? Basically, it's a Range Rover. It's a Velar. Just pretend it's a Range Rover. Alright, cool. So yeah, it stops just up there on the right. So hopefully, yeah, this car on the right is going to turn right. So that's nice and easy. Alright, so as you can see here from the map, we started off here at Robert Koch Plaza, through Hoffenbahn, through Tromsø. Is it Tromsø? Oh god, I'm not even going to try and butcher these. And then yeah, finally up to the airport. So yeah, we're about halfway through today's route. So we'll be pretty good to go for there. And just as soon as these lights go green, we'll head on through. There we go, just like that. They turn. So let's head on through. And then we're just stopping up here on the right. Hopefully, yep, that car's going to stop there. I was worried that car was just going to pull out in front of all of us. So there is no one at this. Oh no, there's a few people at this stop, but they still haven't approached the curb. So they're getting on yet. So they haven't actually approached the curb yet. So it's a bit strange one. I'm pretty sure they was. Well, as I say, they said in the updates they were supposed to. So right, let's head on. So how are we doing for time? So we are. Yeah, so we're running a little bit behind. We're about a minute or so behind. So let's mind the curb as we go around. Bit of a wide swing. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, so we're running a little bit behind. So let's try and catch up and get on time if we can. Still snowing pretty well, which is always good. Nice to see the different weather. Alright, cool. Good light. Green lights all the way through by the looks of it. So we've got, what, about 450 metres to go until our next stop. I like the fact that obviously there's all these stops here that we're not using, so I think, as they mentioned, there's more stops going to be added for further updates. No one in there, I can't see anyone there. Petrol station, not that we've ever going to have to use these by the looks of it. I don't think we've needed to yet. No, cool, lights gone green. Alright, so let's head straight through the lights, and good, that car's staying there. Yeah, it looks like we're going back over the bridge or canal or river or something, I think, just coming up here. And we're then 250 metres from the next stop. So yeah, guys, I've been really enjoying the bus videos. I hope you have as well. Cool. Just wanted to say a big thank you for those that are supporting the channel. We have hit the 250 subscribers as of processing this video, so I think that's a pretty cool milestone so far, and seem to be getting some good interactions on the videos as well, so thank you everybody that's enjoying that. Right, these people getting on, getting any tickets? No, nobody wants any tickets today. Alright, so unfortunately it doesn't look like we're going to get the opportunity to see any of the cash changes that they've made to it. Maybe we'll find that on our next one. Maybe that's just something that we'll get then. Right, cool, so we've got a bus lane here, so we're right the way up to here. So we've got, looks like we've got this for a bit longer, so we should be okay to make a bit of headway. And we've got, 2 kilometres to our next stop. So yeah, a bit of a drive before we get to Bolshevik. Oh god, I really shouldn't try and butcher these names, should I? Alright, cool, green light, let's go. Shouldn't try and butcher these place names, or at least I should try and learn them. Maybe for the next episode we'll do a bit of multi-language learning and try and learn how to pronounce these things correctly. Alright, I think we're okay in this one. Right, cool, perfect. So we're not using this stop. Good, there's no one there anyway. No, perfect. Light was kind of green, still green. It was green. Alright, cool. We don't want this lane. This lane goes right, so let's just pull over gently. Cool, perfect. So, I don't know if anyone noticed it there on the right. There was a petrol station there, but an actual proper petrol station that was signed. So there you go. Okay, I'll go up a bit. There we go. So yeah, you can obviously stop at these petrol stations to get fuel at some point. I've got a river in the background. It's pretty cool. And this, it's a weird old junction, this one, by the looks of it, because I can't see how you use it, how you get petrol and then get back onto the main road, because it seems to be like a dual carriageway. Look, let's have a look. Yeah, there you go. See, look, it's kind of a dual carriageway. So you turn right there, and then you go down to the petrol station and the shop. But where do you go off the end? There's nowhere to turn around. There's nowhere to sort of go. Very strange. Very strange. I guess that might be something that they get added to as the game progresses and as the map maybe gets bigger, or as they add more routes to it. Maybe they'll start adding more sort of motorways and longer journeys and routes and stuff. It'd be pretty cool to, try and get like a ring road around the outside, or if there's a main sort of like route through that you could jump on and get to another part quite easily. So obviously I'm not familiar with Berlin as a town, so stop me if it's that's not why it happens, but that'd be pretty cool if it was kind of like you had either to go through or go round, or you could start the route. Obviously interesting to see what the depot looks like when that is added into the game, and how that would work in terms of obviously where you start and stop from. It'd be cool to start your day obviously at the depot and then maybe go to your first stop missed the announcement. And then go to your first stop, get ready for your first journey, and then sort of have to maybe drive it back at the end of the day and park it up. I know obviously you do that in like Omsi, for example, like we did the North London video where they started at the depot and did your route. Obviously I guess on the way back you probably finish at the depot, but it'd be cool for that to be integrated in, and love to see what they do with the depot itself, because obviously I imagine, like most things, the depot will be very large and elaborate and probably very well architecturally designed. So it'd be cool to see how that kind of works. Alright, cool. So we are just coming up to our next stop here on the right. So it's 120 meters away. So we'll see if there's anyone on here that's going to get on. There's a few people here waiting. Still not walking to the curb as we pull up there. Oh well, no mind. They're all too busy on their phones, so they probably don't want to. Right, is anyone going to need a ticket? No ticket, no ticket, no. So, I don't know if we've got any more stops to go after this, but it's just a shame that we're potentially not going to get to see the notes and what they give you in terms of notes and how much change you need back. Alright, cool. So, a bit of stop traffic here. Oh no, maybe. Right, that truck. Is that truck stopping? Okay. I don't know why all these cars are stopped. Oh, they're parked cars. Oh god. That'd be why they're all stopped, because they're parked. Never mind. Let's pretend we've not just seen that. Let's pretend that we were waiting for that truck to go and nobody noticed that we tried to stop at a parked car. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so we're about 2 kilometers away from our final destination. So unfortunately we didn't get a chance to see the money update, but we did get to see some of the other bits and pieces that are updated. I definitely think the game is running a little bit smoother. It does seem to have less stutters and less judders and stuff as the map is loading in, so I think that's definitely a good thing. Obviously the next update, we'll see what comes out in that one, and obviously we will do a route in that when that comes out, which hopefully will be maybe the next week or so if the last update came up very shortly on the 1st. So yeah, obviously a couple of weeks since that update came out at the time of recording this video. So yeah, be pretty cool to see what else they add to it in the short term, and ultimately wait and see when they go through the various different stages. Still haven't been any announcements on how long these stages will take and how long each update tier will be, so I guess as they see how that goes, we'll get more and more information, I suppose. But it's good. So far I'm enjoying integrating it in with the other series that we've got on the channel. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. Right, cool, so we're turning right here. Right, we'll wait behind this van where we can and to the river. So it's really cold. Surely the river may be frozen, but anyway, it seems to be running pretty cool. Are the trees freaking out over here? No, trees seem to be okay, to be fair. They don't seem to be moving in the same sporadic manner that they were when we were in the town and waving all over the place, but squeaky wipers as well. Love the real lifeness of that, and the squeaky wipers. Anyway, lights have gone green. I think it's actually stopped raining or snowing. Yeah, it has actually stopped snowing, so let's try and turn those wipers off, hopefully stop them from squeaking going forwards. Okay, press the button, turn them off. That worked. Are they off? They stopped working? Right, cool. That must have been the right button. Right, more red lights. Right, so this is the bit we didn't see obviously in the last episode, because this was kind of the exit out of the sort of airport. So this seems to be the taxi ranks and stuff. So as you can see, there's a lot of roads around, a lot of sort of connecting roads and stuff. Compared to the inners, so I'm guessing there's potential for other routes out of here and around the airport where you start from. So again, potentially more updates, I guess, in the future with different routes. Alright, cool. So we're about 500 meters now away from it. So some weird effect with the lighting there, but anyway, let's try and work out where we're going. Well, we're speeding again. Seem to be always speeding in its route. So yeah, we'll shoot middle and up and over. Cool, some weird effect underneath this car in front. Yep, someone's just pressed the button to be let off, so that's so I wondered what that annoying noise was all the way around, but yeah, must be people getting out. And yeah, we've just got, looking there, we're just coming around here. So I guess the drop-off point here is the same as the collection point from where we normally start from. So let's just move over a little bit. And yeah, we've got to stop just up here. So let's try and park the bus without smashing into anything. Since it's a bendy bus, you know, we'd smash bendy buses into things quite frequently in other series. Cool, there we go. Alright, so let's park there. Let's let everyone out. Just watch them get out. Parking wasn't too bad. Back end sticking out just a little bit, but it'll do. Yeah, no one seems to use... Oh, there we go. Right, cool. So, just click yes, get rid of that. I've noticed that, say, a lot of people don't seem to use the middle door. Nobody seems to get on and off through the middle door. Maybe that's just something that is coming for another update, maybe, or something like that. What is the plane there? Tail plane. But yeah, guys, I think that's pretty good look at the dynamic weather and the reverse route, as well as update 1.1. So guys, if you've liked the video and you've enjoyed the bus series so far, please don't hesitate to smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already and you've enjoyed what you've watched, or you have enjoyed something else on the channel, either Tourist Bus, Firm Bus, OMSI, Bus EP2, or any of the train sim stuff that we've been doing, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Obviously we are pushing to hit 500 subscribers as our next goal for the channel. So yeah, guys, please hit the subscribe button. And yeah, as always, guys, if there's any questions, queries, comments, or suggestions for future episodes, please put those down in the comment section below, and I will always try and respond back to any comments that you guys leave. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care. Bye.